is Prussian blue, very dark blue. 2.5-inch brush. Let's see. This is the Delaware River. Not exactly where George Washington crossed. But we're going to try and get close. Alright. I feel like I messed this one up already. So I was going to do a sunset, but I just went straight blue. That's okay. There's still time to fix it. Let me throw some crimson over here. There we go. This is where, that's the fire it in emoji. There are a lot of artists in NC. That's true. If you go to Asheville, North Carolina, there's a whole arts district, and it's like, that's where this paint comes from, Blue Ridge Oil Paints. Like, lots and lots of artists. There's a Tall Greg Art lives there. He's a really cool guy. He does like still lifes and stuff. Really cool. Cool place to be. I might just fill all this in. I don't even know. Alright. I don't know if I can fix this or not. I want to put a sunset in here. Fire it in. Oh no. Must have been the caps. I'll turn that off because I don't know if I want to turn that off. Because that's what caught the other bot, I think. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can fix this. We want to put a sunset in here. Maybe we can fix it. Just get this big blob of paint off. Alright. We cleared a space. That's way too much red. But we'll go with this. Alright. That's a start. That's a start. Might need more yellow here in a minute. This is going to be mostly the river, so we're just kind of filling it in. Might be a little crooked there. That's okay. West Virginia artist here, 35 years. I have to say you are ambitious and motivated. Thanks. Ambitious and motivated. That's a good endorsement. I'll take it. Alright, let's scrape this red color off. Try and get all the red off because I want to use the yellow. Now we're going to fire in some yellow with the fan brush. Hopefully this works. I just want like a bright spot here, and this can fade off into whatever. I'm not really worried about this spot because that's going to be the tree line. I just need colors there first. I need colors and then we can blend it up. Alright, we got colors. Looks a little weird though. That's okay. Sometimes things come out weird. darken some things here and there now. There we go. Okay, I think that's enough for the background. I don't want to go too much more with it. We've got something. I don't know if it's a good something, but it's definitely something. Do you want to throw a sunshine in? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe like right here. Not very noticeable, but I don't really want it to be. Alright, we gotta put in foliage now. That's the next thing. Basically cover up almost all of this. There's gonna be, it's hard to explain. It's visually in my head, but I want a tree line here, kind of some trees that come over this side, and then there's another big tree that kind of comes over here in the water, and this is all water. So I'm gonna actually fill this in with some more blue. Okay, so let's just get in on the foliage. Raw umber, a little sienna, maybe a touch of green, yellow. Let's go. I'm just going to start pressing this in. Kind of just want all this to be trees. It is kind of hard to see because of the glare too, but hopefully it don't look too bad. We'll find out at the end. We'll see how everything works. Chicago and Texas. Nice. Two good cities. I got a friend that I work with up in he lives up in Chicago. He's really cool. ATX. Is that Austin? Austin, Texas? Alright, I don't know how this painting's gonna turn out, folks. I feel like we're going down the rabbit hole here. I just want to darken this up before I get too far into it. Alright. I might just go into the fan brush and start going crazy. Alright, let's just do that. We got some black. We got some green, or burnt sienna. Oh, it's hard to see. Sienna, raw umber. There we go. I just couldn't see the tree line at all. That was a problem. Once I can see the tree line, then it's pretty easy. Alright. Let's start adding in the shrubs here. They're not shrubs. Foliage. I think this is Indian yellow. There might be some naphthol red in there, but that's okay. Alright, so there's one edge. I don't even know if I'm going to fill in the background. I'm at the point where I don't really care how that turns out. I'm retired next year, heading to Arizona. We get hammered in January, February. Oh yeah, because you're up in New York. Yeah, they get tons of snow. I don't get any snow here. It's sad. I wish I did. If we get snow though, they just cancel everything. Cancel schools, all the restaurants and everything closed. It's crazy. I might add some trees here before I get too far. Not trees, but tree branches. Sometimes I don't add them, sometimes I do. But this time I kind of just want to add one here and there. This is just going to be black. I won't be able to see much of them. More for afterwards. After Effects, that's the word. There we go. Wow, this stream has a good bit of viewers. I can't even see the view count, so I hope it's not too many. That'll stress me out. There we go. We're just throwing in these just trees, I guess. I don't know what bushes and trees. All right, I'll throw some more in. We'll just fill this up. I honestly can't see any of this over here, so I'm just kind of throwing stuff in at random. All right, there's something. If we really want to brighten this up, we can add like a really light white or something. You should contact NCPB for a painting show. Is Nate our new TV painter? Maybe. I don't know if I could do. It might be easier to do a TV show than a live stream every week. I don't know. Because then you only do, what is it, 14? I think this year I don't even know how many, 20 something? 14 view count. Oh, thanks, Paul. Climate change. Yeah, it is sad but true. All right, let's see. Did I cover this up? I think everything's good here. I don't know. Maybe splash something in there, here and there. That's good enough. I don't know what's happening with this painting, folks. This painting is all over the place. All right, what did we say we were doing? A tree over the top? Let's do that. We can make it purple. Can I have a purple tree? I don't know. Purple, blue, a little more blue than black. I don't even know what is going on with this painting, folks. We're just doing things. There we go. Maybe add a branch here and there. I'm just using a filbert brush, but you can use a script liner too. That works pretty good. And I don't even think, like, you probably can't even see these on the stream. Probably don't show up. I don't know. Just little blocks of branches. I don't know. How do we want to highlight this one? Let's get paint. Oh. That looks weird. I don't like that color. I don't know what color it was, but it wasn't not one that I liked. Fan brush. Clumps of branches. I don't know what's going on with this. Sometimes when I don't know what I'm doing, I just kind of do this. And then it may or may not turn out. I'm really just using a bunch of different yellow colors. Sometimes I hit it like this. And that kind of fixes it because it makes it look more like tree branches or leaves. It's just hitting it sideways. All right. Sorry, I got disconnected. Sorry if I missed any chats. I think you're good. It should show up if you refresh. It usually shows the live chats and the history. All right, what do we? How do we proceed here? We got to add some shadows. So I guess I can add those. This painting is just so much going on here. So many colors. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff happening here. All right. We can also add some highlights to these. We still have that green or yellow. I don't want to add too much here. Maybe just some here and there. Not much. I don't know how that looks. We're in the glare zone. Alright, I'm going to fill in this ground here. A little patch of dirt. And then over here it kind of disappears. But we can cover that up with our, might use some, what was this, white? Yeah, we want some white. We want some cool colors. So maybe just a little bit of blue in there. I don't want like a super bright. Normally I use liquid white when I'm doing these, but I don't really want to put liquid white in this. There we go. Clean off the old palette knife. All right. Could add some more, a little bit of highlights on this bottom part here. I don't know if I want to use, I don't like that color. Just the story of this painting. I don't like that. I don't like that. All right, good enough. Pull. There we go. Okay. All right, we got the top, whatever's going on here is done. Very odd painting so far. And what do we want to do? We wanted to put like a tree over here. So let's do that. We can do that pretty easy with the dark colors in the filbert brush. That works pretty good. Let's go ahead and do that. Raw umber, burnt sienna, black. Where do we want to? I really don't want to cover this up. I don't want to cover the sun up. Maybe make them come off the side and then come back in down here. There we go. How big do I want this tree? I don't know, maybe it's pretty big. Goes off the side, comes back a little bit here. We're getting towards the sun. Maybe we do cover him up. I don't know. What do you guys think? You want to cover him up? I kind of like having this little spot there. Maybe you can put a branch here. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. I'll wipe this off. I only have one filbert brush, so gotta keep them cleaned up in case we use them for highlights or something. Let's wipe that off. Throw that in there. Some of these don't seem straight, but we don't want to piddle with it yet. We're not even done with the painting. Save all the piddling for after, when you're done. Let's just do burnt sienna and white. Rub on the side of this tree. Just pulling straight down. Kind of like you would with a palette knife. You can use a palette knife for this too. Either one works. Sorry, I have to leave early. Can check back later, see you finished. Have an awesome week. See you, Paul. Nice to have you. Always appreciated. Let's see. We can take this and we're just throwing a semblance of highlights around the bottom of the tree. Does feel like there's a big gap here though. I don't know. I want to put a rock over here. I kind of do. I don't know. Is there a rock in the Delaware River? Probably. Probably there is. So we can add one in. We can do whatever we want anyways. We can do whatever. It don't matter. We can make them big if we want to. We'll just start there. Use some of my ochre and white colors. We'll see how this goes. Just kind of touch on the side. I'll probably just cover up the back with another bush. Ideally, this would all be a coastline, but I didn't stretch it all the way. Alright, let's just cover that up. Should be okay. I'll probably just fill in some more dark color. I feel like it's not dark enough. And then come back with some yellows. Just a little bit of thinner. It's not going to stick very well. Oof, that's dirty. That's a dirty rock. Oh. I might add some splashes here and there in the water. Oh, got paint all over this brush again. Alright, cleaned up. Could use the palette knife. I might actually just use the palette knife for this. This is going to be like it's going to be white, but I want it a little yellow. Just a little bit. Maybe the Indian yellow. I'll start over here. It's going to look really bad here for a second until we blend it out. It's like most stuff that I paint. Looks kind of gross until we blend it. Gotta be a little careful up here. some ripples here and there. Alright, do we want to add anything? Does anybody want anything added? I don't know. I feel like we went too far. Too far without a plan. Ended up somewhere weird. That's okay. Painting can be weird sometimes. And it's okay to be weird. Alright. I probably have to go soon, actually. A boat. Let's add a boat, yeah. That's a good idea. I did just want to highlight this edge right next to the light. Just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, let's add a boat. That's a good idea. I haven't painted too many boats in a while, but we can try. We can try. How much time do I have? Oh, 20 minutes? No, 10 minutes. Oh, jeez. Let's throw him in. Where do we want him? Let's make him bigger. We got space. Just horizontal strokes with the filbert brush here. Fastest boat you've ever seen. There's no way in this boat. That's a lone boat. It's out there. It's just hanging out. Let's see. Let's see if we can do this. Just gotta pull a little bit there on the edge. All the way around the top. And some around the bottom. We gotta pull them a little bit more. Went too far. Too much dark paint. It's okay to scrape it off. There we go. And just pull to the right. There we go. There's a little boat. And we can add a little water line around him. Tie him in, maybe use a script liner, tidy him up a little bit before we go. Where's that color? There's that color. Just as Indian yellow and white. You can splash it around them. I'll blend it out here in a second. Let's see. We go right to left, or left to right. Okay. Then I'll use a script liner here real quick. Some thinner. I don't know where we're gonna, what colors we're gonna use for this. Maybe some of the same. We're just gonna highlight around the edges of the boat. Let's see. Just looking around for some color. I think this is burnt sienna and white. Just pulling right to, or left to right again. There we go. Just a little bit. Make the edges stand out. Look like there's some sun. Hello, Nate. I remember someone saying you're the father of ASMR. They're right. You definitely are. I always watch your videos because they are the calmest and most relaxing to watch. Thank you, Jennifer. That is much appreciated. Always appreciated. I'm just happy folks tune in. Means a lot. It's hard to think. A year ago I didn't even have, I just had a couple of helper videos. That was about it. I didn't think I'd ever have a live stream with folks tuning in every week, but it really means a lot. Alright, there's our boat. It's okay. I feel like I could practice boats a little more. Maybe I'll do that in the future. I think this is our Delaware River with a little boat. I'll add my signature and start cooking some dinner. Once my buddies start texting me and say, "Hey, we need somebody to cook," and I'm like, "Oh, I guess I can." Once I wrap this up. Here's a signature. NWJ. And I don't know if I'll be around next week. I just got a bunch of stuff going on. It's a busy end of mid-November to end of November through December is just a crazy month, and just all kinds of stuff going on. Nice work today, Nate. Beautiful, Nate. Thanks, Elvis. Thanks, Paint Your Dream World. Much appreciated. Glad you guys are here. I hope I'll be on next week, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. I might just upload if I do a painting during the week, I might try to record that instead, but for now, let's take this down. See how we did. It's not too bad. Kind of stumbled a little bit there in the beginning, but it came out okay. All right, here we go. That's we're on our States series, Delaware River, with a nice little boat. Good suggestion. All right.